Have you ever stepped out of your house and just assumed your dog would be fine? Like, it's just a few hours, they'll be okay. But what if I told you some of the small things you do before leaving could actually be the reason your dog feels anxious, stressed, or even panics when you're gone? Welcome to the Pets Doctor. Today we're talking about 5 simple things you should always do before leaving your dog alone. And trust me, most dog owners get at least one of these wrong without even realizing it, especially the last one. It seems harmless, but it can seriously affect your dog's mood. Before we dive in, quick question. When you leave the house, what does your dog usually do? Do they stay calm or start acting restless? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. And here's the truth. Dogs don't just stay at home. They experience your absence. And how they feel during that time depends a lot on what you do before you leave. Let's go through it. 1. Don't make your exit emotional. I know this one is hard. Your dog looks at you with those eyes, and you just want to hug them, reassure them, say goodbye properly. But here's what most people don't realize. The more emotional you make your exit, the more your dog thinks something is wrong. Dogs read energy. So if you act like leaving is a big deal, they feel like it's a big deal. Instead, keep it simple. Keep it calm. A quick "see you later" and go. No drama. Let me ask you honestly. Do you usually make a big goodbye or just leave quietly? 2. Tire them out first. This one is powerful and very underrated. A tired dog is a calm dog. Before you leave, spend just 10 to 20 minutes playing walking training. It makes a huge difference because when you leave, they're not full of energy looking for trouble. They're ready to rest. And trust me, a bored dog will find something to do, and you might not like what they choose. Be honest. Has your dog ever destroyed something while you were away? 3. Give them a safe space. When you leave, your dog shouldn't feel exposed. They need a place that feels like, this is my safe spot. It could be their bed, a quiet corner, a crate if they're trained for it. And here's a simple trick that works really well. Leave something that smells like you, like an old t-shirt. It won't replace you, but it makes them feel less alone, especially for more sensitive dogs. This can be a game changer. 4. Keep their mind busy. Imagine being locked in a room for hours and with nothing to do. No phone, no TV, nothing. That's what it feels like for your dog sometimes. And boredom doesn't just stay boredom. It turns into stress, anxiety, and destructive behavior. So before you leave, give them toys, use treat puzzles, hide small treats for them to find. Turn your absence into a little mission for them. Something to keep their brain working. Let me ask you, do you leave toys for your dog or nothing at all? 5. The sound you leave matters. Most people get this wrong. A lot of people think, I'll just leave the TV or radio on. Sounds like a good idea, right? But here's the problem. Random sounds can actually make things worse. Loud ads, sudden noises, shouting, without you there. Your dog can get startled, and that fear builds up. Instead, use calm, predictable sounds. Soft music. Nature sounds dog-calming playlists. Think of it like this. You're creating a peaceful environment, even when you're not there. At the end of the day, your dog doesn't just stay in your house, they stay with your absence. And how they handle that comes down to the small things you do before you leave. If you take just these 5 steps, you'll notice something powerful. Your dog becomes calmer, more relaxed, and more secure. If this helped you, make sure you subscribe to the Pets Doctor, because the better you understand your dog, the better you can care for them. Before you go, what's one thing your dog does the moment you leave the house? Do they bark, sleep, follow you to the door? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading them.